when I quit doing music, I absolutely quit. Like big time, like. So I was getting mail from overseas, and I got quite a lot of mail. That carried on for a couple of years. Stopped answering it. Up till then, I'd answered pretty much every letter. Stopped answering any letters. People would try and get hold of me if they found out I worked at a certain school. Would never return emails. Didn't do any of it at all. Gave away my electric piano, gave away my amplifier, threw my drum kit on the skip. So I couldn't play them. It wasn't like Peter Green growing his fingernails too long. I couldn't do it because I didn't have the equipment. Yeah, made it absolutely impossible. I was done. One of my students one day bought me a copy of Rolling Stone, and there was Amanda Palmer listed her 10 favourite albums, and Electricity was one of them. And she said that she felt when she was listening to it, she was like listening to a kindred spirit. Like, gosh, okay. It was a pretty amazing thing for her to say, because she was in the Dresden Dolls and something, and I knew who she was. And one of the people who'd been trying to get hold of me over the last few years was in fact Amanda Palmer, but I wasn't answering anything to anybody. Really, really not. So I didn't even know this, and I didn't even care. If you don't know, it won't hurt you, you know. But anyway, she persisted for about 3 years, and eventually, one day at Spotswood, I found out that she wanted to get hold of me, and because I'd seen this thing in Rolling Stone, and actually knew that not only did she know who I was, but had listened to something hard enough and liked it enough to list it in her 10 favourite albums, I was like, oh, yeah, stop being such an ass, Jefferies gone. They were in the country. She even sent me a personal, telephone number. I could text her or ring her. So I rang her up, and which she was apparently quite thrilled about, having tried to get hold of me for years. And anyway, when the Dresden Dolls finished playing their tour, she stayed on in New Zealand, rented a car, and came up to meet me. And we just sat right out there. I was kind of amazed that this way cool American person wanted to come and meet me, but here I was doing nothing, hadn't for 10 years. And she's like, we should do a show. I'm like, what? Yeah, we should do a show. Like, what could we do? When could we do it? Like, we had to do it tomorrow. We're sitting there and it's going to be tomorrow, And so, obviously, I could do a few of mine, she could do a few of hers. What could we play together? And we just ran through whatever songs we could do, and it ended up with half a dozen, and they all started with the letter W. And we just had this little show, like, right, where can we do it? So we rang up Vinyl Countdown at about 20 to 5 that day and said, hey, Amanda Palmer's here, we want to do a show, can we do it in your shop tomorrow? And they said yeah, and they managed to network it enough that about 40 people turned up for it, which was really good going considering they had less than a day. And we did this little show together, and it was really fun. And her belief, I suppose, the fact that she said when she came over here, she thought I'd be some kind of, cult indie hero type thing, and nobody knew who I was. She kind of couldn't believe it because she knew who I was. Modestly, she said, well, she wasn't that cool, and she knew who I was. She was cool, actually. But anyway, she came back the next year and asked me to go and play 20 minutes with her up in Auckland, and I turned her down in classic Peter Jefferies style. And then felt like a shit for doing it and changed my mind and went and did it.